The loss in Berlin was pretty bad. I was having some pretty dark thoughts. In those dark times, there's a saying that I love from my favorite show, one of my favorite shows of all time, Legend of Korra. It goes, when you're at your lowest point, you are open to the greatest change. I heard the voice inside really saying, like, give up, like, you are a fraud. I really faced that reality, and I found it within me to reach inside and keep pushing and ignore it, and that there's better times ahead, and really to sit and see what life is trying to tell you here.
Hello everyone and welcome. 8 teams land in Berlin for the first ever Game Changers World Championship.
My mindset and my team's mindset last year when I was on Cloud 9, going up to Berlin, we were all pretty hyped and confident in ourselves just because we had won every single event. I think it was 6 Game Changers titles in North America. And so when you're dominant for that long, it's just kind of natural to feel that confidence.
Jazikin is looking to be the first point of contact. Spots one, goes out with the overdrive, but overheats. Only one more to go, and it's going to be meL picking up the Elder Flame Vandal. Looking to fight back here into the back halls, but Petros things up for the kill. And that's G2, 8-2.
I think our skill floor was kind of exposed, and our skill floor really is like how you perform if you had to perform your absolute worst on a day. And at that time, I think that was the worst we had ever played as a team in any tournament. I think we were due for that. In turn, it might have been like a curse to have won that much over the course of the year and not drop that many maps, because when we did finally, drop a series, it affected us so much, and I think it was a huge hit on our confidence.
So much noise.
It's going to be an easy backstab. Trigger discipline on the last 2.
I focused. That was my bad. I fucking whipped. It's okay. It's okay. I have chamber up here. Don't worry about it.
I think the moment where it really settled in that we had lost was we were down versus Shopify Rebellion on Icebox, and we left Bob in like an unwinnable situation. And I was thinking, like, after I died, I was like, wait, I can't believe this is happening.
There's only 2 left, make that only Bob. A 2 versus 1 against KP and Flowerful.
30 seconds left.
That's gotta be it! Shopify Rebellion eliminate Cloud9 White for the VCT Game Changers Championship.
I looked across the room and I saw Shopify Rebellion having like the time of their lives, and I could just think like, damn, this is a really shitty feeling, and normally I'm on the other side of it. Now it was my turn to feel that loss. After that, it was just, I didn't really care what other people had to say. It wasn't even like, oh, after we had lost the tournament, I uninstalled all socials. It didn't matter anymore what other people said, because what I was saying to myself at the time was so much worse than what anyone else could have said about me. I was just trying to think, like, what went wrong? Where did I go wrong as a leader? Where did I go wrong as a player? Where did we go wrong as a team? At one point, I considered to stop playing, and that's really extreme, but I'm sure a lot of professional players can relate to this in a sense where you take a really bad loss and it feels like you want to give up. The moment I flew back home, instantly there were talks of the team dying, or are we going to stick together? What's going on? We ended up going our separate ways, and very quickly I'm on the block trying to look for like a new team, and immediately I needed to kind of try to find what exactly the takeaways were from the event that I could use to become a better person, a better player, a better leader for the next team, because I had to find one, and I had to find one pretty quickly. Thankfully, I landed on, a great team, version 1, with a group of great girls, and so far so good. So hopefully this year I can come through and show everyone what I've learned and play the best I can.
It's a contact play coming through from Complexity, but meL is better and better. They must be P1 again, somehow taking it back.
One down, Pit still in play. Oh, but meL, wise to it, swings under and drops her and Flowerful. Now the Molly's trying to delay. She gets it down. Oh, she gets it! She gets the clutch! meL is insane!
A big takeaway for me was nothing is guaranteed. Even today, like, I've very much tempered my expectations. I'm not out here saying I'm gonna win every Game Changers. That's not my attitude this year. I'm playing every Game Changers like it's my first and my last. I wanna win every single one, and I'm gonna have the drive and hunger that I haven't won a single one.
Will go through Baby Door, but they're going through the C, spinning door instead, and that flash from meL is just perfect.
A big part of it, like I said, was raising that skill floor. And what that requires is being hard on each other in practice. We try to hold each other accountable for all the mistakes we make and also build each other's confidence, pointing out the good things that we do. So there's a lot of that from day to day. Whatever our worst is, it's still pretty good.
Mel just did Saunders so hard.
I am really grateful that this team really welcomes me. Version 1, now it's kind of like a little sisterhood that we have going on, and I'm really grateful for that because it helped me at a time where I was really low on myself. We all share the same vision and the same goal, which is to one day play in the highest level, in the co-ed level, in the tier 1 level. It means a lot to win Game Changers, but for us, we just want to play versus the best and be the best. That's our dream, and that's all we want to do every single day.